Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, timer on. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. There's Edge, that's good. Edge is good people. Alright, so with Edge. There's a white mage. I have a mute knife. I don't really need to worry about much here. Oh. I mean, it's cool and all to get Yang, so. Let's see, Fire Sword, Ice Sword, can't really use them, but I have them. Almost Partoka. Someday I'll learn how to play this game. Alright, that's pretty much the answer that I was looking for. Oh. Let's see. Like, unless this happens to be Wyvern. I think I think radio is my anchor here. I mean, no disrespect to radio, but I just don't see how that would work if I don't make her the anchor. So, hook. I mean, it's good to know where the hook is now. I mean, I'm not going to go against that. That Bahamut's interesting. I probably shouldn't have healed everybody. Blackbelt and Ribbon are both pretty good. Somewhere down the line, I might actually want to use Elven Bow and arrows to back row Cecil. So, maybe. This probably kills at least a couple, if not multiple. I didn't mean to do that, but since I'm here, just full commit. Like I said, full commit. So I actually have a decent team. Like, I'm legitimately pretty decently strong. Legend sword. For gold S2, that's pretty good. Alright, so what is it that you do here? I'm a little nervous because I can't back row, but I think it's the right play to chase this. Basically, as long as I can do this in, like, say 5 minutes, I'd be okay with it. You never know, I might need the Thundercloud just because that would accelerate a few fights, so I'll take it. I mean, primarily I needed Cecil to get levels, so that's fine. That's actually the best case scenario there. Alright, so life on them two. I don't need that. Alright, so I got Artemis arrows. I backroad Cecil already, so if I can get a big sword for him, I'll be good. Yeah, you never know, it might be handy at some point. So I put the defense sword on him for now, just because that gives me a few options as I'm like making progress. Like I could use cover strats with him, or I could like let him actually swing. That wasn't supposed to happen. Actually, it's fine. Hey, Dawn. How's it going? Alright, big sword. Axe cow or crystal sword. Go a long way here. Avengers, not bad. It's not what I was hoping for, but... Alright, that's not bad. So I was hoping to be out of here by 19 minutes. I'm out of here by 19 minutes. I got Avenger, 2 defense swords. Which isn't a bad haul for just a few seconds of effort. So I need to put defense sword on him. Aegis shield and headband. Is that all I got? I'm gonna take a chance here that I'm good enough to get through this, whatever it is. Alright, this would be a good chance to test, yeah, that was a really good run buffer. Where are you, Avenger? Actually, you know what? That heal is a waste of time. Kane will finish the fight in 2 seconds here. Yeah, healing there didn't matter because I couldn't get any experience from that fight anyway. Alright, package is fun. It's not ideal, but it's fun. So Edge's turn here is to it's actually a really fast spot. So I need Edge to get Rydia down. And then King's next turn should finish the fight. I wanted to be a little bit north of half HP just in case, but I didn't need to get there. Pogo Pogo being an objective is good. And I just got my money's worth right there. I mean, this seed's basically over. So, Mara on him makes sense. And you got the big guns. I'm still looking just in case there's like a massa here too. Alright, I just had to say the words, and apparently that's all you have to do to get through a seed. What a waterfall though. That pretty much set me up for the whole rest of the seed. Getting both Crystal Sword and 2 edge weapons. I already have Avenger, like, I'm basically downhill here. I just need to go. I probably don't actually need that exit, but damage is already done, I already took it, so. Let's see, Odin's irrelevant, honestly. I mean, if this is basically free, I'm just going to do it. Zeus Gauntlet. It's not bad, actually. If for some like unfortunate reason I do have to go to Twin Heart. Yeah, I'm intentionally doing that because of agility anchoring. So basically, if there's whoever's in the middle position anchors the agility for everything on the screen, like bosses and the characters. So when there's a spot where the boss agility stat is like faster than anybody on your team, you can anchor the agility to the slowest character by just basically keeping them alive. That's unfortunate, actually. Alright, that worked out perfectly. These Thor Rages should do it. Or not. It would have been really unfortunate if Rudy survived that. Each one of those has 600, so this is fine. But long story short, so Rydia right now has like 5 agility. I basically don't want her to pick up anymore. So I'm gonna just leave her there the whole suit. Until like to Zeramis basically. I will move her into the middle position once I go underground. Or I guess as soon as I go to hook route, which is the next thing I'm doing. Actually, there's one thing that, if it happens to be here, would be huge. Alright, well that wasn't the thing, but I'll take it. So, Dwarf Axe basically back rows at Kane. And Kane being able to do back row max damage is pretty huge. Let's see. So, hook route it is. I'm feeling pretty confident with Crystal Sword, so I'm just zooming here. Not really going to put a lot of thought into the rest of the suit. Middle sword can go. Power can go. So I'm gonna look in the weapon shop just in case there's a full moon. Alright. I basically have everything I want. Everybody can be back road. Everybody that I need is pretty much set up. Only thing that I really should do here is I should probably flip my party front row and back row. I really want Edge and Cecil as my 2 strongest characters to be in the back. So, Mylon or Mylon Z? Hopefully Mylon Z. Mylon Z would be a faster fight. I don't think I have a problem with either one here because of Crystal Sword, but... Yeah, the only thing that I don't have that would be kind of good is Zeus Gauntlet, but I guess Power Shirt too, but I mean those are luxury items. I have the equipment right now to finish the game. Elements, that's fine. I knew there was no experience in that spot, by the way. That's why I just went. Alright, so 25,000 HP, how fast? Oh, damn it. King's gonna hit himself and it's not gonna be pretty. I need Rydia to go down somehow, so. To some extent, I think I just let Cecil do the rest of the fighting here. It's probably faster with one counter. I can Berserk Edge and it'll be fine. King's not going to do enough damage to justify the time though. I still need like another 2 or 3 rounds after this. It's a solid team, honestly. Alright, so Bakus and Sirens are the only things that would be marginally helpful. I hear there's good stuff in this box. Sure. Let's see, Karate does not help me. Not to say that might not be the check I need, but the fight by itself isn't one of the boss hunt checks I need. It's probably not worth doing Forge here. In fact, you could almost go so far as to say definitely not worth it, but... like, the best thing I could probably find is Lightbringer. Yeah, it's about the same. I'll give it a shot. That was unfortunate. Like, I actually parked perfectly, but... or I was set up perfectly. Power Shirt and Zeus Gauntlet's the 2 main things I was hoping to find here. That's basically irrelevant. So the story behind like Zeus gauntlets, for anybody that happens to not know. So the way the like math works in the game, every 8 strength that you get is worth a like an extra multiplier, an extra little bit of damage. So I'm basically adding more physical attacks every time I get like Zeus gauntlet. I think adds what 10 strength. So like it's a multiplier by itself. So like I'm making Cecil really strong by doing that. Oh, kill for him, please. Thank you. I already fought Ogo, so there's nothing that is like super dangerous here. Val's unfortunate, but not dangerous. Alright, see what kind of luck I have. So I still, at 14 bosses, I still need 3. Now, I have a few places to look. So the hope would be that there's free bosses down at the Land of Summon Monsters here. And if it's free, I'll be in really good shape. Man, this being Darkness Crystal would be ideal. Alright. Again, you just speak things into existence and it happens. So at 14... Odin's irrelevant. I think that's probably as fast, if not faster, than just using a cabin. Maybe not. The walking slows it down. see, Luge's irrelevant here. I'll give this one more college try. Alright, so not meant to be. Got it. That's a shame because I only needed like 3 levels, probably. Yeah, in this situation, I kind of have to do this because I need that Dark Knight Cecil fight. That's a hard one to go back for. At this point, I really just need Cecil's turn to be in the right spot. This does feel inefficient, but it's the right way to do this. At 1600, he survives this, and he can throw a Cure 3 on himself. So the idea behind getting Porum up there is to get my white mage more experience. So the quicker she gets the Cure 4, the better in this situation. Would help if I can use words. Alright, Moonveil is online, that's good. So, I don't love it, but I think you take a swag at everything moon related. I mean, I need 2 things to come in my favor. So I have a lot of faith though in Cecil with Crystal Sword. Like, I don't need to worry about that. So whatever I opt to do here is fine. Actually, you know what? Healing here is a waste of 10 seconds. Because you get the free heal at elements. This is definitely a representation of like confidence here doing giant. I don't know if it's the right move, but I think it is. And since I'm driving, I get to decide. Yeah, I don't care about last alarm here. The only thing that could possibly be here, I think, would be Power Shirt that I care about, or Second Massa. Which, the Second Massa would be good, but it's not worth me diving for, put it that way. It's not how that's meant to work, but it's fine. This is gross, if this is what I think it is. Where's the main bill at? Yeah, I mean, this will be a grind, but not a challenging fight. Yeah, with that Moonveil, Edge doesn't die, so I'm fine here. Yeah, I just need to make sure porn doesn't die. That was by no means free, but it wasn't a bad fight for what it was. Best case scenario there is really edge Porm and Cecil getting levels, so. Given that I'm going to have to walk the moon here, like I'm going to need another 10 to 15 minutes. Especially since I don't even know what 2 of my checks are. But I'm not in a bad spot. One thing that I don't have that would be nice is Baku. So I'm gonna go look and just hope for the best. There's just like signs on my butt too. So I may have screwed up. I just don't remember where I didn't look. Dwarf Castle comes to mind as I may have screwed up and not looked at the item shop there. So I have to look at anything that could potentially be a character at this point. Or a key item check. Or objective check, I guess. It would be best if this isn't Football Gauntlet. Levy is fine, don't care. So by no means am I guaranteed to get it here, but if I could get my 2 checks, this could be a really fast seed still. If it happens to be the first check of Earth, I'm losing a ton of time now. That's the one thing that if I screwed up, it's that. But I like the idea of just coming here and I don't want to say throwing caution to the wind, but taking a swag on the end of the game. The only other things that are left that could be reasonable are package Earth 1 or Zot 1. Just gonna take this fight. Glass helmet. I don't think it has a real place in the party, you know? At this point, I think you just do all the fights as quickly as you can and don't worry about saves coming and anything like that. Unless there's like a really gross fight, but like the key items I may need are still in here on the moon, so I'm not in a position to just give up on anything right now. Do Crystal Sword first, and then we'll see where I'm at. Yeah, I mean, I'm strong enough at this point. Like, level-wise, I don't have to worry. So, this is interesting. I don't remember how much HP these guys have. I'm hoping I can boat race them, but it's getting a little scary here. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, this is a bad for Bull Gauntlet, but it's an objective. I have to do it. Not in a position to fade this. Oh no. Well, let's... It's unfortunate, but it's fine. I think that was fight 3. That's not good. It's a lucrative set of fights, but it's a painful, like, painful amount of time. Yeah, Gauntlet sucks, but I'm happy with the result. Man. So now that I only need one more boss and there's 3 checks here, I am more in favor of just save scumming until I find it. Before I was thinking, keep looking for key items, I may have to go looking, but now it's a 1 in, I don't know, 3 1 in 15 chances? Or 1 in 13 chances? Down the line, just simplest thing. About as simple as it gets. I have my answer, and I don't have to do any more inputs. bosses, I am good to go. You know what? I didn't put Cure 4 in the first one. Yeah, that I can't do. I need Cure 4 here. Yeah, I'm gonna be running double time on Palom here. Alright, so there's no way that... Porn very well may die here. Because I didn't get my... I might be dead. Do I have any way to heal? Not really. Nope, was a loser. That was definitely a loser. Wouldn't have bet in a billion years that that was going to happen, but here we are. I mean, at least I know it's free, so I just need to not screw up. Yeah, form. Yeah, I mean, that was a winnable fight the first time. I do need to do better at that. Hey, Glue. I mean, I'm here for all the gold, so... It's virus, I think I just try to Berserk King. Yeah, I want Berserk King there. This fight's basically over now. Would have been nicer if I did this the first time, but still not a bad result. Yeah, this fight's over. I think it might get one more turn off. That's about it. And we're done. I'm good with that result, honestly. Like, it's not ideal, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I wasted, what, 4 minutes? 5 minutes? But with that being said, I mean, that's a decent time. Especially having to do the moon and where that gauntlet was. Gauntlet, the Crystal Sword altar just blew like 6 minutes, but with that being said, I mean, ended up being my grind for experience, so can't like complain too much. Alright, so see, I have a little bit more than 2 hours. A little bit more than 2 hours. I think it's 4 Eastern. I have a race against Potato. And then I have a race right after that at 7 or 8 with Tybalt. I haven't actually... I don't think I formally like confirmed what flag set I'm racing Tybalt in. Yeah, I'm doing 4 with Potato. I'm thinking, I don't know. Still hedging on whether I want to do Mystic Quest or not. I do need to like decide though. Basically, they said you can decide all the way up to where the race opens. I'm really going back and forth because I don't know if I have any real advantage over Tybalt in either game. And part of me is like, well, am I going to be tired of playing 4 after practicing all day to get ready for Potato? So at that point, maybe it's worth just doing Mystic Quest and calling it good. So there's a non-zero chance I'll just do 1 Mystic Quest, 1 4. Obviously, both those guys, they what do you call it? They both banned 6, so. If I played this way against Potato, I'd lose by like 5 minutes at least. That's the only thing that really bothers me. I think that I played relatively well. It's just I need to do a little bit better than that if I want to be competitive. I guess Glue, are you interested in doing one? A tuner race? I have a perfect try to go for a real challenge. I mean, you are a real challenge. Oh, the Rumble is. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be 2 o'clock, right? Fair enough. I just thought I'd ask. Oh, the game selections? Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm not in a bad spot with Mystic Quest. Like, if I need to play Mystic Quest, I feel like I'm competitive. I'm not, like, I wouldn't claim to be an expert, but I can make my way around the map Brando perfectly fine. Alright. Let me go find a flag. Or seed, sorry. It is a little, like, it bothers me that the tracker changed in the UI UX, because it's like, every time I have to reset up the tracker, like, everything's all messed up now. And that's only my, like, own convenience, not, yeah, nothing that he did wrong. It's just